Probably that one.
That one.
What's that one? 3?
Yeah, why that?
Yeah, I'd say 3.
Why 3?
Because it's not like too muscly, but it's not like this. It's like
So you guys don't
in
like
the middle.
too much muscle?
They're like too much.
It's not too much, but like there's still a bit of
Not too
tone.
much.
Yeah.
Why?
2's too much.
Too much?
2's on steroids.
The sort of boy who would like spend his whole life at the gym.
He has no
Whole life at
personality
the
other
Bit
than
of a
gym.
fuckboy,
personality.
yeah.
Oh.
Bit of muscle, but like not a gym lad. Like
Like it's too much maintenance.
4 is a bit too.
It scares me. Definitely on steroids. That's it.
In this video, YouTuber Joe Fraser does an experiment where he collects different opinions about what body type girls prefer. The common answer was a less muscular and more skinny body type. This shift in male attractiveness has been very dominant in society and Hollywood in the past couple of years. Masculinity is technically defined by qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of men or boys. However, society has established rigid borders for what it means to be masculine. Traditional qualities of masculinity include strength, courage, independence, leadership, and assertiveness. While these are not unhealthy qualities to possess, the strict stereotypes that have been put on men have been the basis for a new appeal towards certain non-masculine men. Timothée Chalamet and Harry Styles are 2 pillars for defying gender norms. With that being said, what has caused the female gaze to shift towards male celebrities who hold more unconventionally attractive male features? And why is society so quick to establish rigid borders for what men and women are supposed to look like? There are multiple different layers to unpack in this conversation. This shift towards men who refuse to follow gender norms has been caused by different factors, including domestic violence, toxic masculinity, and a refreshing new look on male celebrities. The baseline of this conversation revolves around the idea of the traditional man. In prehistoric times, males were typically responsible for safety and hunting. They were considered the protectors, while women assumed the role of the nurturer. As this idea has evolved, it has become a topic for debate in different forms. Nevertheless, remnants of this concept linger in attraction between males and females. Women commonly express a want for partners who are bigger than them. Muscular build and strength are traits that are often celebrated in most cultures as being a man. This idea could become tricky when it comes to mental health. The pressure of upholding this image of being a man could easily cause someone to slip into an unhealthy state of mind. Toxic masculinity is a newly labeled issue that is becoming an answer for mental health issues in men. Essentially, the conversation that is happening is the very traits that society celebrates in men, dominance, toughness, assertiveness, are the very things that contribute to their suffering. As goes for anyone, being held to expectations constantly is not good for your mental health. For men specifically, it is proven that keeping up with the ideal body image and expectations for men has a negative impact on their well-being. Specifically has a reputation for possessing a lack of diversity between body types. There is particularly an interest in female characters. However, the same attention is not shown on male characters. This creates an expectation and an environment that cannot foster healthy relationships with men's body image and mental health. Hollywood has lost its credibility because of how extreme their idea of what men and women are supposed to look like is. Some people in Hollywood have come to understand and shine light on these issues in various ways, such as movements. The #MeToo movement is a movement for violence against women. In lights of movements like the Me Too movement, there has been a liking for more feminine men who are more in touch with their emotions and more emotionally stable for women. This movement has caused powerful judgment against dominant men. Men who commit domestic violence crimes are emotionally unstable and show dominance through force. Women feel more comfortable and secure in relationships with men who are in touch with their emotions and less likely to feel insecure. Naturally, this creates an appeal towards men who possess more feminine traits, including caring, vulnerable, and creative. With this conversation that is happening very openly in 2025, there is definite pushback in both directions. There are some who hold on to the idea that manly men need to be brought back. It is important to understand that everyone has their own preferences, but there is a valid reasoning behind why there has been a shift towards more controversial appealing celebrities. Up until this conversation presented itself, there was little to no room for men to be expressive about their emotions. Naturally, this causes mental health issues. However, because men's emotions had no space to be recognized, there was no awareness brought to men's mental health. As goes for anyone, someone who is in a bad state of mind cannot contribute to a healthy relationship. As a result of this, domestic violence against women was much more common before. The appeal towards Timothée Chalamet and Harry Styles is a cultural response to the fight against toxic masculinity, domestic violence, and to promote men's mental health awareness. Both of these men hold a public image that could cause them to easily slip into embodying the conventionally masculine man, but they undermine the expectations by embracing vulnerability, self-expression, and elements of femininity. Chalamet and Styles use femininity and masculinity as a spectrum instead of a standard in their own self-expressions. Harry Styles carries a colorful reputation. He is oftentimes seen wearing vibrant prints and never fails to perform in unique clothing. His self-expression also aligns with the image that he preaches. Styles embraces themes of love and kindness. In his 2020 Vogue cover, he was pictured wearing a variety of dresses and skirts. Throughout this photo shoot, his outfits seem to contradict themselves with a clash between feminine and masculine items. This photo shoot sparked a lot of controversy, with Republican activists like Candace Owens speaking very openly about it.
And yet, everywhere that you go, when you see the messaging that is being given to men, it's telling them to be the opposite of strong. It's telling men to be vulnerable, telling men to have feelings, telling men that it's okay if they want to wear makeup, if it's okay if they want to wear heels. It's okay if you want to wear a dress, right? It's if you think that it's an accident that the Vogue magazine makes a conscious decision to put Harry Styles on the cover wearing a ball gown. If you think that was by mistake, you would be wrong, right? Kid Cudi. I mean, what I felt when I saw that image of him on the red carpet wearing a dress and holding a purse. If you think that that is supposed to be something that happened by accident, you are wrong. This is messaging that is going out to men and saying that this is what you need to aspire to. Real men wear dresses. Said nobody ever.
Owens' comments on how a celebrity wearing a dress is not manly enough piggybacks off the idea of toxic masculinity. According to the Daily Front Row, Vogue sold a whopping 40,000 subscriptions after Styles' cover went public. Harry Styles, ignoring gender boundaries, encourages men to be self-expressing, specifically with how they dress. On the other hand, Timothée Chalamet shows his defiance against gender norms through his range as an actor. His appeal can be attributed to his feminine characteristics that shine through in his roles in Little Women, Lady Bird, and Call Me By Your Name. While these are all more feminine roles, he is also seen in extremely masculine roles in films like Dune and The King. Timothée portrays characters who are vulnerable and emotional, as well as characters who are dominant and strong. Through this representation, he creates a conversation redefining masculinity. Chalamet also possesses a more androgynous body type. He stands at 5'10", 130 pounds. The average male stands at 5'8" and anywhere between 175 pounds to 200 pounds. Despite his smaller figure, he continues to be an internet heartthrob. Both of these men's careers represent something bigger than themselves. They are both considered very attractive male celebrities, despite them ignoring the strict expectations of what it means to be manly. Seeing men in Hollywood push past these gender boundaries makes their fans more comfortable in their own self-expression. Not feeling the pressure of having to uphold a dominant masculine image creates more room for men to feel more understanding and genuine in a relationship, which fosters a healthy environment. Not having to uphold this image also creates a better space for men's mental health. Enforcing strict expectations of what it means to be a man simply has no place in 2025. Advancing as a society also means creating room for self-expression.